Are you halfway through your race calendar and wondering what's next? Whether you've crushed your goals already or are still building up to that big race later in the season, stick around. I've got a mid-year check-in that I hope will motivate you to keep going strong. What's up everyone, I'm Alexander Tucker, and in this channel, I share 15 years of ultra running experience, coaching insight, and epic travel adventures from all over the world. If that's your thing, hit subscribe and follow along. So at the start of this year, I shared my race calendar for the year. Some big challenges, some fun build-up races, and a few bucket list goals. And here we are, halfway through 2025 with a lot already behind us. So let's take a quick look back. First up was the rim to rim to rim in the most stunning of all places, the Grand Canyon. That was a double crossing from the south rim to the north and back in a single hot 16-hour day over the course of 47 miles of both brutal and beautiful terrain. Personally, I took it a little slow and I didn't rush it. I took my time to soak in the canyon and finish exhausted and tired with the final grind up to South Kaibab. That was my fourth attempt on the single day double crossing of the Grand Canyon, and no matter how long the day was, I was just relieved to climb over that south rim in the dark. Just happy to have it done. No fanfare, no cheers, just me. Yes, it was hard and it was humbling, but it was exactly what I needed to kick off the season. And then in May, I raced Born to Run in Los Olivos. And oh man, is that place magical. It's just the best. I ran a 50K in 4 hours and 56 minutes, my first sub 5 hour 50K trail run, which for me felt reassuring of the training that I had put in till that point. And then when that was done, I stuck around, hung out and partied, and turned around and spent the night volunteering at the main aid station, both having fun, but also helping other runners keep moving through the night. And that's what I love about this community. It's not just about my race, it's about everyone else's too. And I never fail to leave these races without meeting some amazing people and making really great lifelong memories. So then after that, next came the big one. Bighorn 100, my anchor race for the year. This was Bighorn Redemption 2025. I DNF'd way back in 2019 and have been carrying that with me since then, so I came to this one with big hopes to get the DNF off my back, but also to finish this strong. So I spent my 6 weeks after Born to Run piling on the miles and vert in the Los Padres around the corner from my home, getting strong in the heat and on the technical terrain. And then after a short taper, I drove up early to Sheridan, Wyoming to acclimate and hit the trails, preparing both my mind and my body for the uncertainty of what this mountain race can provide. And fortunately for me and all the other runners, race day brought some pretty good conditions. Not perfect, but really good compared to previous years. So although the trail conditions were good, it also brought scorching heat, well into the 90s of the heat of the sun. And yes, you better believe I did hit my lows. I got sick somewhere coming out of Sally's Footbridge on the climb up to Jaws, slowing down around mile 40, and then honestly dragging myself to mile 48 at the turnaround, not really even sure if I'd be able to finish. But after getting to Jaws and eating a big bowl of ramen and a huge quesadilla and downing a whole barrel of ginger ale, the energy of the crew and the race support at the aid station, I was able to rally my energy and push out of the aid station by midnight, which was a 15-hour turnaround from the start finish, which gave me plenty of time to make my cutoffs for the finish line. I pushed hard through the night, picked up the pace when the sun rose, and pushed hard through the last 18 miles from Dry Fork to the finish line, ultimately crossing the finish line in 28 hours and 55 minutes, my first Bighorn 100 finish. And also in an unexpected twist of fate, setting for myself a personal best in a 100-mile mountain ultra. Finishing off a previous DNF feels like a real victory. So for me, this one meant a lot. So from here on out, what's next? In early September, about 7 weeks from now, 7 weeks, I'm definitely not ready. I'll be heading to Spain for the Pyrenees Stage Run, a 7-day mountain race across the Pyrenees with two buddies, together covering about 150 miles and roughly 50,000 feet of climbing over the 7-day stages. It's going to be a serious challenge, back-to-back 25 to 30-mile days with thousands of feet of vert. To prepare, I'll be maintaining my Bighorn fitness through July and then building back-to-back-to-back long-run days by late July and early August, doing 2 separate attempts of that, in hopes to simulate what PSR is going to feel like, running tired, recovering fast, and having to do it over and over and over again. And then after Pyrenees Stage Run, if I'm feeling good, and if the stars align and the ultra running gods smile down on me, who's to say right now if they will, I'm planning to head to South Africa in November to run the Ultra Trail Cape Down 100-miler around Table Mountain. Now I already threw my hat into the ring for this one. I'm already registered, but I'll wait until after PSR to decide. I want to make sure that I'm strong, but also stoked. Not just fit, but like fired up for this one, because I want to go in feeling ready and excited to run a great race, not just grind out a race at the end of the year. So if I do that and finish these ones well, that would close out the year with 2 100-mile efforts, one in the US and one in Africa, a multi-day endurance stage run in Europe, and a string of 50K and near 50-mile projects dotted throughout. Yes, it is a wild, ambitious calendar, but that's what keeps me moving. It is what I love to do, and it's how I love to experience this amazing world. So what's the point of all this? Not every race has to be perfect. In fact, you have to assume that many races will be far from it. Not every day has to feel great. Some miles hurt, some climbs beat you up, but you keep going. Mile after mile, climb after climb, until one day you look back and realize how far you come. The experience of every single run can be translated to our training and then to the races that we compete in, then become a metaphor for the life that we live. If you are mid-season and still chasing your goals, I see you. And if you're pivoting or recovering or just getting started, I see you too. So this is your mid-year reset, a chance to reflect, recalibrate, and recommit to whatever you set out to do this year. This is my challenge to you. Don't give up. Refuel your dream and keep at it. And if you're looking at your next big goal, whether it's a race, an adventure, a fitness benchmark, an ambitious dream, and you're not quite sure how to structure the next 6 months, let's talk. We can hop in a free coaching session and we can figure out what comes next. There's a link in the description below for you to be able to click and schedule time. You can also head to my blog and read a breakdown of my previous training blocks if you want to steal a little structure for your own plan. So if this video helped you reflect, inspired you to keep going, or made you want to chase something a little bit bigger, hit like and tap subscribe for more updates, race recaps, and travel adventures. But before you go, take a moment to drop a comment in the description below sharing a story of an adventure that you've had this year. Maybe that'll help keep us motivated, inspired along the way. Together, you and me, let's keep going strong through this year. I gotta hit the trail for a sunset run, so I'm gonna get going. I'll see you out there. Safe travels, happy trails, take care.